Packing up and moving abroad used to be the ultimate dream, right? London, New York, Sydney, the promise of a better life, higher salary, world-class everything. But what if I told you that dream is not what it used to be? And for many of us, staying in India might actually be the smarter move. Hey everyone, if you're an urban Indian, a student thinking about studying abroad, or an NRI wondering whether to stay or come back, this one's for you. We've all heard the hype, move abroad, earn more, live better. But the world has changed. Remote work, rising costs, increasing xenophobia, and better opportunities back home mean it's not as simple yes anymore. Today, we're breaking down the real pros and cons of moving abroad, the stuff no one talks about, so you can decide what's right for you. Let's be real, the appeal is still strong. First, career progression. If you're hitting a glass ceiling here, an international transfer can be the natural next step to a global role. Second, world-class education. Elite universities offer a powerful brand, a global network, and an immersive cultural experience. For some, it's also an escape from intense competition and limited seats back home. Third, the quest for a blank slate. Sometimes, it's personal, escaping limiting social circles, judgment, or family pressure. A new country can feel like a sanctuary where you can redefine yourself. Fourth, tangible quality of life. Cleaner environment, reliable public services, strong social systems, and in some places, government-subsidized healthcare and education. That's a huge reduction in long-term financial anxiety. And finally, the blue-collar advantage. For skilled tradespeople, carpenters, cooks, electricians, the West offers something radical, a wage that gives a real middle-class life, access to superior infrastructure, and a real chance for progression that can be hard to achieve here. But here's the reality check. The glossy facade is fading. First, the education myth. A prestigious foreign degree is no longer an automatic ticket to success. With sky-high tuition fees, often triple what locals pay, and the rise of top-tier online and satellite campuses in India, the return on investment is no longer guaranteed. Second, the professional ceiling. While the structured work environment abroad helps many Indians excel in fields like banking and IT, a glass ceiling remains. For every success story, countless skilled professionals hit barriers beyond merit, like background or cultural fit. The boardrooms and corner offices are still notoriously occupied by a limited few. Third, the social climate. The rise of xenophobia and anti-immigrant sentiment in the West is a real concern. Even as a well-educated, high-earning legal immigrant, you can still feel that sense of otherness that undermines the promise of a welcome. Fourth, the high cost of living. That famed infrastructure and healthcare come at a steep price. High taxes and crippling living costs can dramatically erode the purchasing power of even a strong salary. And finally, the rise of home. Cities like Bangalore, Mumbai, and Gurugram now offer a convenience that can rival the daily grind of expensive public transport and infrastructure breakdowns abroad. The gap is narrowing. Now, here's a dimension that's often completely overlooked, the spiritual reckoning. As life moves from the relentless pursuit of competition towards a deeper search for contentment, a critical question emerges. What next? India offers something truly unique, a culture that not only allows but normalizes the act of spiritual seeking itself. It's the only place where the journey inward is as accessible as the journey upward. It's not just about religion. It's about unmatched access to ancient systems of wisdom. From the ashrams of Rishikesh to the meditation centers of Dharamshala, it's a culture that has been asking who am I for millennia, making it a natural environment for anyone to find purpose beyond profession and meaning beyond material success. For those feeling this pull, the trade-offs of life in India take on an entirely new and compelling value. So, is moving abroad ever worth it? Yes, but only if you go in with eyes wide open. First, test the waters. If possible, seek a short-term assignment or secondment. It's the perfect way to experience the culture and daily realities without making a permanent, costly commitment. Second, broaden your horizons. Instead of just London, New York, or Sydney, consider hubs like the UAE, Singapore, or Hong Kong. They offer strong economies with different cultural and logistical trade-offs. Third, understand the visa realities. Residency is often tied to your job, making your stay precarious. Many countries don't grant visas for elderly parents, leading to family separation. A layoff in strict jurisdictions like Singapore can force your entire family to leave within weeks. Always scrutinize the residency fine print. Fourth, consider a domestic move. Sometimes, the change you need isn't a new country, but a new city. Moving from a Tier 2 to a Tier 1 city, or vice versa, can offer a fresh start without the immense complexity of international relocation. Fifth, recalibrate the value of your work. Moving abroad reshapes your earning power, but not always as expected. Skilled manual workers often see significant wage gains, but high-income professionals may experience a drop in household income, sometimes shifting from dual incomes to one due to limited childcare support, while facing higher taxes and costs. This can reduce their overall disposable income and quality of life. And finally, have an exit strategy. Whether moving for a job or for education, research your options. What are the visa requirements? What's the real job market like for international students? What are the options back home? Should you prefer to come back? Go in with a plan, not just a dream. Ultimately, this decision is deeply personal. Quality of life is not just about disposable income or 15-minute deliveries versus doing your own dishes. It's a complex equation that includes the environment we live in, access to social and healthcare infrastructure, growth opportunities for our families, and the social support system for when things go wrong. Ask yourself the hard questions. How important is your connection to your homeland? What is the fundamental goal of your move? Temporary wealth accumulation or permanent relocation? Are you prepared for your children to be raised in a completely different cultural village? Is that Western degree worth a massive loan? What does quality of life truly mean to you? Purpose, peace of mind, or community connection? The goal isn't to idealize India or vilify the West. The romanticized vision of moving abroad has lost its luster, revealing starker challenges and a reality where financial gain is no longer a sure thing. For some, it's still the right path. For others, it's an expensive mistake. So what's the real takeaway? Do not move overseas to escape your life. Move to intentionally build a new one. Go with purpose, fully aware of the trade-offs, and anchored in your own powerful why. If this video helped you see the India versus abroad decision in a new light, hit that like button and subscribe for more honest, practical content. What's the one thing that would make you choose India over abroad? Or vice versa? What does quality of life really means to you? Drop your answer in the comments below. And for more detailed information on this topic and more, check the blog link in my bio. Remember, the dream isn't dead. It's just become more intentional. Go with purpose and build the life that's right for you. See you in the next video.